I got all torn down here. I'm just checking everything before I put it back together. Gasket came in today, so I'll be able to put most of this back together. Timing chain, water pumps here, so we'll be able to put everything back together except the head with the cams. Wait on the valves. They should be here tomorrow or Monday, but I don't know. Like, I don't think this bike was used a whole lot. There's no, slamming of the clutch plates here. It's pretty solid. Wasn't a whole lot of dirtiness. There's still some clutch material down there, but I don't see a whole lot of wear. So my guess is this thing probably sat for a while. So we're gonna go ahead and tear the rest down and pull this clutch plate off here, get this all out. I'm gonna go ahead and replace the chain while I'm this far down. I think I'm gonna leave the guides. The guides look all right. Yeah, I still had 4 clicks on the tensioner before the chain was bad, but I'm definitely gonna replace the chain. So we'll get this all stripped down and see what we can find, if there's anything else. Hopefully not. I got everything stripped off. Clutch is down there, chains off, guides off. It's pretty clean in there. Can't say I see anything bad or damaged, so I think we'll do all right with this one. Just a matter of getting that valves figured out. I don't know if I'm gonna have to get them shim, or not shim, but we'll definitely need to shim them. But if I can get a valve job or not, we'll see how they sit in there. And it was seen some videos on some marker just to see where you put it on the face of the valve and then on the valve itself, and see where it seats and runs on there. So we'll try that first. But I think we'll be all right with this bike. I got everything situated as far as I can go. Got the chain back in there. Get the guides back in there. Went ahead and put the water pump, a new water pump in the case cover, and got the cylinder piston with the cylinder back on there. It's not tightened down at all. It's just sitting there, just due to the fact that the bolts go all the way down through. So yeah, hopefully the valves will be here tomorrow. I'm not holding my breath. If not, they'll be here Monday. So unfortunately, I'm kind of at a standstill at this point. So all right, so I got all the cable white valves in there. So hopefully we'll be good to go. We don't need to get these valve seats done. I think we'll be all right. I checked with marker and seemed to be seating all right, making contact all the way around. But I tell you, these valve keepers, they're a pain in the butt. Had my wife help me. But we're gonna do this with this tool. Put it in your lap, it works a lot better. All right, pretty much got her back together. I gotta put the valve cover back on, the gasket. So we did new piston rings. We did new valves, some kibble white valves, and I had to reshim everything. I'm no mathematician. I hate numbers. I don't deal with numbers very well. So I pulled up my chart for the shim kit, the shimming chart for intake and exhaust. And I just used the shims that were in there and I measured those before I put it all back together. And then I had the wife look it over, watch the video. She's pretty savvy and smart. I'm more bronze than brains, so she was able to figure it out, and we got it all shimmed within spec now. One thing I did notice is there's supposed to be an O-ring, not on this back part of it, but on the inside of here. And there was no rubber O-ring on the inside of it. And then, there's the rubber O-ring to seal it up here. But yeah, I don't think this oil was flowing too well, just due to the fact that there was no O-ring. So I don't even know if this filter, it looks pretty clean. So I think the oil was not flowing through it. It was just bypassing it at this end and causing some problems in there. But I did put a new O-ring on there. It came in the kit. So they had this Canon air filter in there, and it had this big ass. Let's see if we can get this separated here. So they had this, and it got bolted, right into there. And I don't want to use this thing. This thing is just junk. I don't even know what it is. It's definitely not Canon. It's Canon type, but and I do need to order the hose that goes up, to the snorkel under the seat, because it's allowing a lot of air in there, and I don't want all that dust coming in there. But I mean, you can see that box is filthy. And then this is the intake tube to the carburetor. I mean, just look at all that dirt in there. So I'm gonna clean this all out and clean this off, and I'm sure all that dirt going right into the engine definitely didn't help anything. So I'm gonna go ahead and take care of that. And then what else? And then one of these shims, this one here, in the one of the intake ones. This was a hot rods. You can see that it says hot rod or hot cams on there. So whoever was in there, let's see if I can get a good. And you can see it says hot cams in there, and the size on there. See the sides rubbed off. But yeah, so I mean, this was on one of the intake sides, so someone had been in there prior trying to shim that. I think it was just due to the valves were bad, so the piston rings were bad. I mean, just all that dirt. I mean, that's ridiculous, There shouldn't be that much dirt going through that into the engine, so somebody definitely didn't take care of their bike, so putting it back together. Alright, started right up, little choke.